Found the youth. May our legacies live forever.
Everybody who presented did a great job last week. Let me give y'all credit. But right today, I think we should talk about, we start diving into like stuff that we need like more immediately. So one of the most important things that I think gets you to the next level in life is networking. So anybody got an idea of what they think networking is? Or does anybody know exactly what networking is?
Networking, getting connected with people, talking to people. Like, you try to know people, new people and stuff.
Networking, like, networking basically spending. Like, you make it starting one business and then you spreading it around. Like, you put in different companies.
That's a different form of it, yeah. But the one I'm talking about is more so like that, like really going in rooms and really talking to people and trying to figure out how they can help you and how you can help them, right? So like learning that in every situation, it could be a situation for growth. I think that's extremely important. Certain situations, you meet somebody who's doing something similar to what you want to do and try to figure out how they can help you, right? But the first thing I think is most important about that is figuring out what you can bring to the table to help them first. Because why would think about if somebody coming to you and try to get some of what you got, but they're not giving nothing to you. But to keep it like completely transparent, I think that networking is like the biggest part of elevating, right? Because there's a lot of people in situations that really shouldn't be there, but it's because of who they knew. So I think, now this is where we need to start writing stuff down. So resume, most of us in here, everybody's young, so you may not really have much work experience, right? At this point in your resume, what I think is like for a high school student, you have to like highlight your skills, right? And then you don't really necessarily, like if you worked at McDonald's, but you're trying to go get a fashion job, you don't need to put McDonald's on there. You know what I'm saying? Like that's another thing people do though. A lot of people really take their resume and put everything they ever done on there trying to make a full page. But sometimes it makes it seem like this, like either you a person that doesn't have a focus or you can't keep a job. You know what I'm saying? It tells a lot, the resume tells a lot of things because before you get to how you can sell yourself, the resume got to get you in the room, right? So let's build a mock resume right now. For like, let's just assume none of us have ever had a job before. What we want to get a job at? Y'all tell me, what we want to get a job at?
Nike, downstairs, I got downtown.
What? The Nike store? So, okay, y'all want to get a job at the Nike store, but you don't have any work experience. What's the first thing you're going to put on the resume? Your name, go first. Why don't we do it like this? Who has a resume? 1, 2, 3, 4. So how about y'all just chime in, before y'all chime in, build this, and then I'll go and build mine, then whoever doesn't have one and is completely lost on it right now, exactly, we go from there.
Laces in my blue chucks, represent my bros first. Staring at my rollie bezel as I soul search. Run this money marathon till my soul's hurt. But no materials could measure what my soul's worth. I wanted everything, felt like I had no choice. Young niggas wishing on a star like Rolls Royce. Being honest, killing mamas when we sold work.
Now we about to get ready to do our elevator pitches. So I'm only gonna tell y'all a little bit more about what that should look like, but you basically got 45 seconds max to sell yourself to get in a situation, whatever that might be.
I'm gonna talk about our elevator pitch. I'm not gonna give you my elevator pitch because it's so different. Your elevator pitch is what you want to make it. It's how you walk in a room. If you walk in a room, you say you want to work at a color stove. It's like you're not fresh. You might not can't get fresh, but you got to be the freshest you can be. You know what I'm saying? That's your elevator pitch. You want to be fresh. Me being, a basketball player myself. So if I was a basketball player myself and, you know what I mean, I played overseas, I had, you know what I'm saying, pro contract, I had NBA workouts, stuff like that. So if I tell you all that and then I get out there and demonstrate and that my confidence level is crazy, you ain't got no choice but to let me train your son or daughter or whatever the case you may be. Then on top of that, who are you as a person? You know what I mean? Never change who you are. If you go in and tell people exactly, it's just like a relationship. If you tell a person open and honestly who you are and how you are, you give them an opportunity to accept you and make a choice. You don't go into something lying, because you got to continue that lie, no matter if it's today, tomorrow, a month from now, a year from now. Make people Make people just want you for who you are. What you think about when you wake up? You be like, ooh, I wanna, ooh, like what you think about? Like, for real, that's.
When I wake up, I be like, school.
You know what I'm saying? What you think about to get you excited, or what you long term? Like when you think
Rich.
like,
I want to be rich.
okay, how though? What you like cars, right? You remember we talked about you like cars, right? So what do you do when you wake up? What you think about? The first thing you think about is cars?
First thing I think about, hop in my car, go start it up.
Right.
And get ready to go to school.
But is that something that you feel that you can do?
Yeah.
Okay, if you feel like you do, how would you sell that to me to make me be like, you know what, I'm gonna have you working in this either mechanic shop or selling cars? What you want to do? Sell cars, work on cars? What you want?
Drive cars.
You want to drive cars?
You want to be a NASCAR racer.
All right, so if that's the case, I'm saying, in what way though? Drive cars, that's so broad, bro.
You want to be a
driver. Trucks, I can truck drive.
Okay, so you CDL?
Right.
Okay, so if I had trucks, how would you sell me on that?
Okay. I don't know. I really don't know, to be honest.
So you say if Omni came in here right now, he owned a fleet of trucks, and he in front of you right now. What you gonna say to him? You gonna just look? You gonna miss your beat?
Look over there. I know how to drive. I'm gonna tell him I know how to drive.
So no, right now, Omni he got a fleet of trucks right
Fleet
now.
of trucks.
Talk to him. Get your job right now.
Okay, I know how to drive. Well, I love driving. That's what my passion to do is drive. I really like driving for a long time on the road. Whatever.
All right, what's the longest you ever drove?
6 hours.
6 hours? Doesn't matter, you gotta drive 12, 13. Was that something you can do?
Mm-hmm.
How?
Stay focused. Stay focused on what I gotta do.
How would you stay focused? It's gonna be cold sometimes. It's gonna be rainy sometimes. Somebody will give you a call, say, "Hey, stop right here, cause you in Ohio, man. Hey, Shorty over here, she want to talk to you, but you gotta be somewhere and cover up. But this is Shorty you've been wanting. You gonna stop and make that? How I know that? You gotta cover all of your pockets.
Prepared, man. I'm gonna be prepared for every situation that I gotta go through.
Yeah.
Stay focused.
You ready to sleep in that truck?
I'm gonna sleep once I get some time to sleep, but I ain't gonna sleep when I gotta drive. I'm gonna be gone. I'm gonna be decent.
What time you go to sleep last night? I ain't been in a long time. It was the first class, man. You say you like cars. You know what I mean? I know you want to be fresh. How many times have you talked to John after this? And every time you look at John, you got it, Joe. I see you. That's your thing. How many times after this you talk to John?
I talk to John every day.
After, before and after?
You be asking about
Yes, I talk to him.
Do you tell him, man, you trying to get in that store?
Yes, I talk to him
So now
outside.
you do it right. So now, right now, I'm the manager at DTLI. What you gonna say to him right now?
Yes,
He
sir.
just came out, part of it, he a manager. You've been asking me all this time, so now what you gonna say to him?
I'm like talking to these little girls.
Alright, DTLI, that's a job that DTLI built, like Foot Locker, those jobs that I always wanted to have just to appear. But I feel like I could be able to sell stuff in that too, just to base off my communication skills. That's just something I look forward to doing. That's a job that I feel like I can come to every day, prepared, ready to work.
I'm sorry. You say that you might have you a job. I might get somebody in next
I
week.
said, I ain't got nothing to say. That's decent. Only thing I say, talk louder though, bro. Just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Make me believe. I don't need it. I'm telling you, I'm the chillest dude ever, bro. Until I get mad. Until you get mad, that's when you talk loud. Like when I heard you talking about summer week, man, he ain't even that cold, man. Bro, that's when you got loud. But be that same person when you talking about that. Be that same person. What you to talk to me? What about?
What you say you want to do? What?
I said I want to probably open my own beauty supply in where I used to live at.
All right, so Omni got a lot of money. He could be a potential investor for your business, for you to open your business. What do you say to him?
When me and my mother was living in Iowa, and even my family today who lives in Iowa, they kind of complain about the fact that there's no hair care products for black women. And the other day when I was on Instagram, I looked at this post and it said that these two women opened up a black hair care beauty supply, and basically it said that they sold out well, almost sold out in like 3 hours and made at least over 100,000 in 3 hours, I think. And I was thinking maybe if I could do something like that, it could change the game in Iowa, because there's a lot of black people down there. It's not just white people.
I think you was on the road till you said, I think maybe. Should have just been like, we can do this together. You can invest in me. We can make this money in this amount of time. We should return on your investment plus I got history. I learned about this stuff. I done my research. You know, make it sound like you sure about it. It seemed like you really have thought about it. You've done your research into it. So make it sound just as sure when you're talking to him.
That if and maybe. Now you want to be sure that confidence we just keep talking about. What about you?
I want to be a therapist because, like, I want to be a therapist, so like.
No, say, okay, we in the office. What will make you a good therapist? First thing I'm gonna tell you, eye contact. You got, I know it's hard.
No, I can barely see you. So
no,
it's like
you know what I'm at. I'm right here. Act like a good thing.
All right. I would be a good therapist, I feel like, because I actually listen to people and what they say, and I have to actually care about what they're saying when they tell you, like, most therapists to do it for the money and they don't really care about people going through, and they just do it because they got to be there. When we actually want to, like, be there for people, and like people who have like mental problems, people that really want to talk to them because they feel they're crazy and actually want to do it for people who like have the problems and stuff like that.
Well, you know people that
I have an uncle who is schizophrenic, and he has a therapist, but like you don't really go to him. He feel like she don't listen, and I be talking to her sometimes. So.
A therapist in a personal field, so sometimes you gotta be personal. In an interview, you gonna have to you break that down. That's your pitch. I got an uncle. I want to help more people like my uncle. You know, man, I talk to him all the time. You say you don't like talking to people, but once you get comfortable with a person, you talk to them. That's got to be your pitch because you're in a personal world. You get what I'm saying? Like, I ain't really mean to like push you that way. Like, oh, this is my action of my life. Nah, but you're in a personal world, so that's what you want to do. You got to sell that on people. You know what I mean? That'll be the, like, not knocking you, but that'll be the quickest way in. They're like, oh, she been doing it, so it shouldn't be that hard to really guide her and coach her to what she needs.
Let's say for you, let's talk about how you get Omni to lead the Negro College Fund or something. How you get him to give you some money to go put you through school to finish, to get through all your certifications or whatever you need to be as well.
Why you smelling the cookie?
What you say to Either he's a person who could help to put you through college, or he's a person that can help you land that internship through zoology. Whichever one you want it to be, just figure out how you talk to him right now to lock whichever one of those in. And then tell us which one it is and then go for
Can I just do it for the job?
Oh, you want to jump straight to the job? All right.
Okay. I want to be a zoologist because, like, I just have a passion for nature and animals, and it's just been something that like calms me down since I was a kid, and I just feel like I connect with animals in like a different way than I do humans, like actually a little better. So like I love animals. I have had pets. I'm still getting pets, and it's just something like I feel like I would do because as a zoologist, you would have to study animals, and I am patient and I have the focus to like maintain. I have the ability to maintain focus like on what I'm studying and like what I'm doing.
So what animals have you owned?
I have had a dog, a cat. I had a saltwater fish tank, a freshwater fish tank. I'm about to get a turtle. Yeah, that's it. That's all we have.
What do you bring to our company?
I can
We
bring
house over 1,000 animals. What do you bring to the company?
I can bring new ideas. I could solve like problems that you guys have. I can work in a team to bring a positive attitude.
See, being confident, owning it. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people, if you go into a first-time job, they don't expect you to know everything, but if you did a little research on them, and that's another thing, any place you guys work at, do just a little research on them. You know what I mean? Know a little bit about them. Like, I'm just, because I don't really know any zoologists, but to piggyback off you, you should know about 2 or 3 things about John. You know what I mean? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I ain't know, like, even if you look at his Instagram or whatever the case may be. That'd be a good too. Like that's a quick end. You get what I'm saying? Like it's just like if you know what oh girl, you change your nail color. Like oh, he was paying attention to me. Same way, no disrespect. Same way with guys and John. You pay attention. You know, I'm like oh bro, I see you when you get that big homie chain, man. Oh man, you check me out. You know what I'm saying? Not no disrespect, but it's just be like oh okay, now he got an eye on you, cause now he remember you.
I want to build a for-profit school. It's different from CPS. I can have investors. And I was raised on it's not about what you know, it's who you know. So that I'm talking to who I'm talking to.
You can pick one, whoever you want to talk to. You can talk directly to the camera if you want to.
No. But profit school for because people like really think about college and they see that, but for a profit school, like I want to like make the tuition less than public schools or yeah, that's what I want to do.
So get more in detail with what you trying to do with your school again.
Have investors. I want investors, so I did a lot of research.
Like a private school rather than a public school,
No,
basically?
no, it's
So you still want to be public?
yeah, but it's gonna
Anybody
be
can go there.
yeah,
But the
But you just
tuition
give
less
out.
than other colleges.
less tuition, and this is not gonna be like
This tuition is not public though, it's private.
it's private. Oh well, it's
Yeah.
private. The way I want to do it is like it's like a trade school, and you can do like 2 years to get your
Like job work.
yeah,
Like job work.
yeah, like.
You want to do something like job work.
I would say come out the gate with all the things that the school would do as a benefit, and then get that second meeting where you start to talk numbers. Because you want to entice them first and foremost and tell them what's going to be so good about your school, what's going to make your school so special. After you entice them with that, then the second meeting you come in, you hit him with the numbers, let him know what he's going to have to bring. But right now, you just tell him everything you're going to bring to the table for him to make him feel excited, like, oh man, I can be a part of that. Then the second meeting, if you get that, that's when you put all the, you start telling them, hey, I need $1 million from you.
At the end of the day, like I said, you're going to become the provider one day. You're going to have to become the person that provides. Period. There's no way around it. If you can't, or I won't say can't, if you're unable to figure it out, it's going to be harder and harder. Some people figure out later on in life, but what John created, to be honest with you, is a platform to get ahead of the curve. That's to be totally honest with you. To put people in a position where if you did all you can and we don't help, whether it's teachers, us, other people, mentors, then we failed you too.
Recurring dream, trying to scream but ain't had no voice. Crazy lady speaking tongues, said it's gonna work. Never vocalized my visions, actions was my spokesperson.